So you can see the day starts out with a big gap up, and that usually leads to potential imbalance. So right here I'm showing that you can see where we break out of the opening swing, and the opening swing is quite wide at 10 points in the ES. And at 6:43 we're getting a breakout. So what you want to do is get your anchored VWAP tool and place it one bar ahead of the breakout bar, and use that as an entry later, targeting the high as it breaks through that. And so what you want to do is use the risk reward tool to figure out if this trade is worth taking or exactly where around VWAP it's worth taking. So you set your stop, below last support or last swing low, and you want to aim for at least a 1.5 risk to reward ratio. You can see that trade worked out, potentially giving a second entry as well. And note that this is a trend day strategy. It's not going to work in choppy markets, so the context really matters. And trend days are only 10% of the time, so this isn't going to be used all the time. So you can see I'm doing the same thing. Targets previous highs, stop at the swing low, and looking for at least 1.5 risk to reward. And you can see here we've been balancing for a while. So you take another box, draw your VWAP, anchored VWAP, one bar inside of the breakout, and then wait for the breakout to confirm. Okay. Pullback, entry. Stop goes one tick below the previous lows, targeting the previous highs. Taking the same trade again. We had balance. So you draw another box, see where you break out, and your anchored VWAP goes one bar inside of the breakout. Okay, so we have a breakdown here, and we had a clear breakout. So do the same thing. Find your swing low, and see where your target is. So you can see on this trade, there's only 0.4 risk to reward. So where would you have to move it? You'd have to move it all the way down to at least 17 to get the risk reward that you want. And you can already tell this trade is different than the other ones because the VWAP isn't holding for that breakout, the last breakout. So it's not surprising that it got stopped. So you had another build, breakdown from there, but it's still technically in an upswing. So you can draw the box there and take the breakout one bar before that, or you can choose a different one. I choose this one because this is where support was when the previous VWAP held. And so I put my new anchored VWAP one bar before the breakout. breakout's confirmed. And take an entry here. One tick above the previous swing high, targeting the swing low, but that's only 1.25 R or 1.17 R. So I need to figure out where my entry should be to take a good trade. So that one worked as well.